All right, so this is for our level 1 ninjas. This is for yellow belts. We're gonna go through all of your testing requirements for each skill. So starting off with your red, kicking straight, you must be able to give 5 kicks, switching legs, and counting. So now they have to be able to do 5 kicks, they have to switch their legs every time, and every time that they kick, they need to count out loud. For their blue straight, which is punching, they have to be able to give 5 punches, switching their arms, and holding horse stance. So this time they've got to get into their horse stance, so spread their feet double their shoulder width, bend the knees down, set the hands up, and they've got to be able to punch and switch their hands out 5 times. Next is their green for blocking. They have to be able to do 10 high and parry blocks, alternating and counting. So for this one, we usually have them do 5 high blocks and then 5 parry blocks. And we have them start with their hands here. They bring it all the way up and they have to count it out. We have them go all the way up to 5 and then they'll have their hands here and they have to be able to do 5, alternating and counting. Next is crawling. They must be able to crawl to the other side of the room and alternate on instructor command from army to bear position. So for this one, we have them start with 1, and then whenever we call it the other, they have to switch as quick as possible. So if they start with army, they start going, and then we say bear, they have to go up on their hands and feet. If we say army again, they have to lay flat on their belly and continue army crawling to the other side. Next is orange for hopping. They must be able to hop forward 5 times and then backwards 5 times. So again, we have them start about shoulder width, bend their knees, both feet moving at the same time. They have to hop forward 5 times. We'll keep count for them. And then once they've gone forward 5 times, they're gonna look over their shoulder, keeping their chin down so their back doesn't turn, and then they have to jump and hop backwards 5 times. Next is rolling, which is their weight straight. They must be able to pencil roll down the mat. For a pencil roll, they're gonna lay flat on their back and have their hands over top of their head just like they are here. And they have to roll down to the other side of the mat without letting their head hit the ground. Next is their gray straight for running. They must run and pick up 4 cones around the room without falling over. So for this one, we'll set up 4 cones. You can use any obstacles that you have. They have to run as fast as they can and grab it, and then they have to run it back as fast as they can. And again, the object with this is making sure that they can run quickly, they can squat and pick up whatever the object is and run it back without falling over or dropping onto their knees. Last is their purple straight for catching. They must be able to catch a ball thrown from an instructor standing 3 steps away 3 times. So for this one, we'll stand right next to them, take 3 big steps away, and then we'll have some kind of object. Again, a small throw pillow works really well for this one. If you have a ball, you can use that as well. We emphasize them having their hands out, grabbing it and pulling it into their chest to keep good control over it. When we throw it the same way, so we throw from our chest and push it out to them.